So I'm gonna start with these rounds. I got a whole box of 10 of these guys for $5. And I'm just showing you here how big they are. They're about 18 inches long. And this is the back, and they even have that hook there. Not hook, but to place on the thing. I'm also gonna use this ribbon. It was 50 cents at the thrift shop. And this burnt orange, just beautiful. Also, I'm gonna use some of this raffia. I got this at the thrift shop as well for $1. And some of these flowers from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna start making in this bow. I'm gonna measure it. I think I do about 6 times. And I just fold it, and I'll let you see. But my name is Carmen here with DIYS. I am a wife, I am a mother, I am a grandmother, and I am a child of God. And if this is your first time coming here, I just want to thank you so much for stopping by. I really hope you enjoy the content and that you decide to become a subscriber for the DIYS. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you for always coming back. So what I'm gonna do here is take a pipe cleaner. They call it pipe cleaner. It's this kind of wire fluffy thing, and just tie the bow and make sure it's secure there, and then just open the bow. I'm not trying to glue anything or glue, or just glue as needed. So just making sure the bow is nice and how I like it. But I hope everyone is doing amazing, that everybody's healthy and blessed beyond measurements, and just enjoying this nice cool weather. I'm just gonna go and cut this right here. I don't want to cut it too close to the end so that it doesn't become undue. And that's how the boy came out. Now I'm gonna take this raffia and just take a few strings. I believe I took maybe 10 of them or something like that. And the raffia, it's kind of messy, but it looks really nice, I believe, for my opinion. For like the fall decorations, I think it looks really, really nice. So what I'm gonna do with this raffia is also make a nice bow. So I just had to play with it for a little bit and stretch it out, make it smaller to see how I liked it. But I liked how rustic it looks. And then I'm just gonna glue it on the orange bow here. And then I will glue. I remind using hot glue for the bows. to tie them together. So I just want to make sure it's not bigger than the orange bow, so it doesn't go over the orange bow. So just some hot glue on there and put it over the orange. So that's how it came out. I have the wreath here. I want to show you guys. I did paint it the other round, and it was like a orange kind of, but I did not like how it looked. The bow and the raffia on the orange. So then when I tried it on the white, I liked it better, but I really didn't like it on the orange. I don't know. What do you guys think? But then when I put it on the white, I really liked it. So that's that. Then I took some of these flowers and I'm just layering them how I want them to be, as I like them. Then I took another pipe cleaner and tied it around to keep the flowers together. The good thing about using these pipe cleaners is that you won't damage the wreath that you're using. There's no glue on it. You could just take it, like if you want to change it for Christmas or you want to change it for Valentine's or for summer or spring, you could just unwrap it and you could use it. And I'm just arranging these flowers on here. And now I'm going to just take the bow and do the same. Make sure it's secure on there as well. That's how it turned out. And of course, I'm going to cut this raffia down. I was debating what length to keep it. So I just take it all together, and this little thing here was kind of bothering me. So I did put a little bit of glue there so that these stayed. And here I am working with this raffia. So I measured it with the ruler to see how long I wanted it. So look guys, I really like it. So I did the two. Here they are. They don't look as big as in person, but um, they are pretty big on the wall here in my dining room. And I made two of them, and I really like how it worked out. So I really like it. For my next DIY, I got this thing from the restore. It says happy fall, y'all. And this was a while back. This was sometime last year. This was $1, but I didn't pay $1. I think I paid 50 cents or a quarter. So I love that raffia bow there as well. And then I got this at Dollar Tree. I know I showed this in one of my hauls. And what I want to do is take this part off and glue that then. So I'm just going to use my scissors to pop this out right quick. This is what it looks like. So we're going to put that to the side. And I'm just cleaning the wood that was holding that sign and make sure it's nice and clean. I'm just going to clean my working area. My little ladybug vacuum. So I'm going to use some wood glue. And just glue this. Now I'm going to use wood glue and also hot glue. The wood glue is for permanent stay, and then the hot glue will make it glue right away. Especially if since I'm gonna have it outside, it's better to have the wood glue on it versus the hot glue, because with the heat, the hot glue does come undone. So if you want to put something outside, you do not want to use just hot glue. You want to use some wood that is strong and that it's good for outside. So I'm just gonna glue all this back together. So after cutting that off, there's two little holes that were left from the string. So I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue on there to cover those two holes up. And paint over them so that it blends in with the pumpkins and the leaves. So I'm gonna take those two color paints. I have the orange. I'm just gonna take a little brush here and paint that right quick. And also the blue. And then I'm just gonna see where I want it, and I'm just gonna glue it. I was trying to put some little flowers or decorations on the top, but I wasn't liking it, so I left it like this. And then the raffia bow I really liked, so it was nice. And here I hung that up on my she shed door. and I like how it looks. And the parts that I painted, they just blend in, so it was just perfect, and I really like it. I love this sign. And for my last DIY, this is the one that I show you that I cut. I'm sorry, that I painted before. And I'm just going to Mod Pouch this beautiful napkin that I found in my napkins stash for Mod Podging. And I'm just wanting to see. So what I'm going to do is, this is the only napkin I had of this kind. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to do the four corners first and see how much I have left. But surprisingly, guys, I had enough to cover the whole round. And I was really surprised. So I'm just going to do this one at regular speed. And then after I do this first one, I will speed it up. But this is a nice way as well to decorations or decorate something. And if you don't want to paint or glue other stuff on it, you could just get a nice napkin for the season and Mod Podge it to it. I've seen people do it on candles. I've seen people do it on glasses, on vases, and it looks really nice. It looks really, really nice. And it's a nice way to do inexpensive decorations. So now I'm just cutting the excess, and it's the paper is very, very thin. Always make sure that you do separate the two plies of the napkin. You only want the top layer on there. So after it's cut, make sure everything is glued down. If you rub too much, the paper is going to break. And especially with things like this round has a lot of detailing on it, as you could see. So yeah, just take your time and enjoy the process. So here I just cut another piece and I'm gonna do it on that side. So here is a little space that I didn't have enough paper, and some other spaces as well. So what I'm gonna do is the little pieces that I have around, I'm just gonna take them and just cover up those spaces. So this is what I mean. Surprisingly, I had enough for the whole round, and I was really happy about that. So the same thing, you just glue it and everything just blends in. So you can't even see. And because the round was already like that light orange, it was it was perfect. Like I had enough. Like I was really, really surprised. Here's another spot. So I will be doing this same thing. I have this piece of book that I am going to just cut so that I could make a stem for the pumpkin. And I'm just sanding down the edge so that it could look nice. And I'm also going to paint it with this color as well. This is a nice brown. I figure the stem could be this nice brown color. So here it is, dried up and sanded. So I'm just gonna glue it as well. I did use hot glue for this, but remember I said at the beginning that if he's going outside, I suggest to put wood glue or a very good outside glue. But for video purposes, I just use the hot glue out here, but I did have to change it because of course the heat melts the glue and the stand fell off. But I already used some other glue to fix that. Now I'm also gonna use some raffia to tie around the stem. And just making a nice rustic bow. And of course, trying to see what else I could put on there, but I decided not to put anything else. I did grab these berries and I grabbed a pencil just to give it that spiral on it so it could look like those little things the pumpkins have spiraling around. Okay, so I decided to put some lights around it. Just tape them up. And I just went all around. Okay, so here they are. And here it is, guys, outside of my she shed with the lights. And here shortly you will see how it looks at night. It's very bright with the lights. And here it is. And thank you so much for stopping by at DIYS Designs. I hope that you guys enjoy this content. I hope that you guys have a blessed rest of your week, and until my next video. Bye, guys.